Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to another episode of Uncut. This your boy from eazycomputersolution, the tech preacher in the building, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to another episode. On today's episode, right, we're going to talk a little bit about, what Samsung is possibly doing. Also, I'm going to touch bases on what I talked about last week about upgrading. And because the reason why is because I got a couple of people that hit me in the comments that asked the question, when should you upgrade? So we're going to talk about that here. Welcome to Uncut, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So let's get into it. I really appreciate everybody that listen to these podcasts, baby. Look, the overwhelming positivity from you guys has been great. Y'all guys been telling me that, the video version on Fridays is exactly what they like. People have been hitting me up and telling me that the audio version on their favorite podcast station is great. Some people say that they're listening to these podcasts, it's Uncut podcasts, in their vehicles on their way to work. People's telling me that I'm dropping these podcasts at the right time, and so stuff like that. So I listen, man, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate the positive feedback from you guys. All right, so let's get into it. Samsung, right? Samsung, everybody loves Samsung. Everybody loves Samsung, right? It's reported to possibly release a Z Fold 6 device for $400. Yeah, the rumors out there. I mean, I read a couple of articles about that. Yeah, it's a rumor out there that a Z Fold 6 is going to be released at a $400 price point alongside of their flagship. Now, we know that the Z Fold devices is $1,800, $1,799 for the low storage version. If you want to get the high storage, you're going to pay almost $2,000. Now, how could Samsung get a $1,800 base model Z Fold and get that all the way down to $400? $400. How could they do that, right? So let's talk about hypotheticals. Let's put this on the table. And let's talk about hypothetical. Let's say hypothetically, they're going to release a $400 foldable. Everybody would get excited about it, right? Oh my God, it's a foldable. That means that everybody have an opportunity to rock with a foldable. But damn, Samsung, here's the thing. And I don't mean to put salt on an open wound here. I don't mean to talk about it a lot because look, the prices of flip phones and foldables are coming down. I mean, we're seeing the Z Flip come down. We're seeing Motorola drop devices that's $799, or they got them on sale for $499 and stuff like that. So it's possible that we could get cheaper foldable phones, right? But how could you take a $1,800 foldable phone, which is going to be the Z Fold 6, and get it all the way down to $400, possibly named the Z Fold FE, maybe the Z Fold FE, I don't know. But how could you get it down to that price point? And here's how they'll do it, right? I mean, you think about it, right? I mean, you're more premium parts, your better cameras, your better display, everything else in between is going to be in your high end. That means that if they come out with a $400 foldable, I mean, God damn, it's going to be the cheapest of the cheapest parts. You're going to get a 60 hertz display. You're going to get old technology as far as the screen. The build quality is going to be low end. The camera's going to suck. The battery life is going to suck. I mean, you listen, man, if you get a Samsung, premium Samsung device all the way down to $400, boy, they're going to cheap out on a lot of stuff, from the processor to the cameras to the build quality to the display to the specs. I mean, everything from the specs, 6 to 8 gigs of RAM, possibly a cheaper build quality, a cheaper display. Cameras going to be cheaper. Because think about it, it's no way possible that an $1,800 phone compared to a $400 phone is going to be that high of quality, especially from Samsung. Think about it, right? Listen, I understand why Samsung want to do it. They got to get in the game. They have to, listen, $1,800 is out of 90% of most people pockets, right? I mean, listen, in order for foldable phones to get mainstream, there have to cost. The cost has to come down, right? But at what cost? Right? Listen, I would say, $6.99, $8.99, that's the sweet spot for foldables, right? $1,800 is out of most people's range. Most people that say, well, if they can't get it on their carriers, then they won't buy it. I mean, most people don't shell out $2,000 up front, because you think about it. Let's keep it real, baby. When you see $1,800, right? Let's keep it real. That's not $1,800 cash and carry. That's $1,800 before tax. That's your subtotal, right? And once you get to your total after tax, I don't know where you live at, what state you live in. I'm in the United States, southern United States. We got 10% tax down here. When you talk about $1,800, by the time you add 10%, $1,800 in there, you are at that breaking point of $2,000. And listen, you're not leaving that store without a case. So that means you got to spend $60 to $70 on the case and stuff like that. So by the time you do the device and the case, you are at $2,000. That's cash and carry, right? That's $2,000. Listen, that's $2,000, man. Listen, you could talk about how, oh my God, it ain't $2,000. It's $1,799. Listen, man, if you could pay $1,799 without taxes, good for you. But listen, that's a dreamland, and I don't live in a dreamland. I live in, in the United States where we have sales tax. Sales tax is, if you spend $1,799, wherever state you in, some states have lower sales tax than others, you have to pay sales tax. So sales tax is what it is, right? So if you pay, 8% sales tax, 10% sales tax, or 4% sales tax, or whatever, you still paying something that's going to cost you more than $1,799. So, and then, listen, man, you're not walking out of the store without a case. That's the whole thing. So with all that said and done, you're still talking about almost $2,000 for foldable phones. That's on the Samsung end, right? Apple haven't hit the game yet. I keep telling y'all, I'm not rushing Apple. Apple will up the ante and will raise the prices, in my opinion, when it comes down to foldables. But we got the OnePlus device that's coming in at a cheaper price point. That's why you see a lot of people gravitate to that device, because you think about it like this, right? One of the biggest reasons why a lot of people gravitate to the OnePlus device, price makes the difference. I'm gonna tell you right now, price makes the difference. Second thing is that since OnePlus been in the game for a while, they are now becoming a trusted brand. So trusted brand is one thing, especially in the United States. The third thing is that, again, price, but sometimes people don't need all the bells and whistles. Sometimes they don't need the S Pen. They don't need desktop mode. They don't need a lot of different things, right? So in that aspect, the OnePlus comes in clutch. And not only that, but the cameras on the OnePlus Open seem to be, a little miles ahead of the Samsung. So when you look at it like that, plus the form factor with the outer display being a usable display, the speed, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage. I mean, Samsung can't compete with that right now with the storage, the RAM, the specs and stuff like that, plus the price point and the usability and stuff like that. Now, listen, when it comes down to the OS, right? When it comes down to that type of deal, it's personal preference. Do you like One UI or do you like OnePlus? Listen, that weighs differently for different people. Listen, I use One UI. I got a OnePlus devices, so I've used their operating system. So it all depends on the user, man. It all depends on the user. You can't say One UI is miles ahead of OnePlus. You can't say that. Different users like different things. So at this point, it's personal preference. So you can't say One UI is better than OnePlus OS because it's personal preference, So, but a lot of things that you can talk about, price, right? And listen, I'm not talking about prices with trade-ins, okay? And the reason why is because not everybody have a trade-in. So let's get that out the way. I'm talking about retail. I'm talking about cash and carry. Now, yes, Samsung have deals, right? For Black Friday, they damn near trying to give away the Z Fold 5. You know what I mean? and OnePlus go have deals. So you have deals here and there. But what I'm saying is, with a $400 foldable, Samsung is going to probably go super low end on everything, and you probably won't get a good experience. I mean, you won't get, you think about it, right? One of the things about foldable phones supposed to be more of a premium aspect, more of a good experience and stuff like that. But when you get into the $400 foldables and stuff like that, then you start compromising on too much, right? And I'm going to tell you, it probably can be done at $500 or $400 or maybe $600 as far as foldables. But Samsung is here to make money. So how could they make money off a $400 foldable? That means that the part's going to be super low end. Think about it. Samsung is not going to lose money on none of their product. They're not going to sell no product at cost. It has to be some form of profit involved with this device in order for them to build it and to sell it. Listen, I'm a business owner. I sell nothing at cost. I sell nothing under cost. Every product that I sell in my retail store is a profit for the company. So it doesn't matter if it's cheaper than everybody else. It doesn't matter. It all depends on how could I make money off this product. I try to do the best I can to make my prices fair. But at the end of the day, I still have to make money on each item that I sell. Every item that I sell at my retail store, I make a profit on it, no matter what. If you go to Walmart, if you go to Target, if you go to Best Buy, it doesn't matter what retail store you go in. The price that you pay is not a price that's undercutting the company. The price that you pay is a price that the company will make money on. So I can tell you that the only way Samsung can make a product at $400 and to make money on it, they have to have either the product parts that's been sitting in their warehouse for years that haven't been used, that's already been paid for. They going ultra cheap on processors, displays, cameras, build quality. I mean, listen, man, it will be on the ultra low end, the ultra cheap end. And I don't know if you're going to get a good experience on it. That this thing, but it's a rumor. We don't know. Listen, to me, I would take this rumor with a grain of salt. I would say that I don't know the back end of Samsung. I don't know, but I can tell you that as a business owner, with foldables that Samsung sells at $1,800, it's almost virtually impossible for them to sell a $400 foldable and make money and give you a good experience. That doesn't go hand in hand. That means that device will be ultra cheap. Camera's going to be terrible. I mean, it's going to be, I just don't know, but we got to wait and see. I just want to give you guys my thoughts on it and be real about it, right? A lot of people say, well, you got to wait and see. That's why I call this program Uncut, baby, because this is my perspective on what I see about products and services. If Samsung released a $400 device, I probably wouldn't buy it. I don't think that it will be a device that will hold up the test of time. I think that Samsung will probably go ultra low end with specs, ultra low end on components, ultra low end on display, ultra low end on everything else. Listen, man, it'd be great for people that want to get into the foldables, but I just don't know, man. I don't know. We have to wait and see. So that's my thoughts about that. But listen, man, I want to talk about what I talked about last week, right before the podcast ended. And I went into a little rant. And after I went into the rant, I have a couple of people ask me some questions. Say, Easy, you talk about, holding on to the device for a very long time, right? When should you upgrade? When is it the time for you to upgrade? Because I said this last week. I said, whoever came up with the idea that you should upgrade every 2 years, whoever came up with the idea that if you don't upgrade every 2 years, then you are missing out on the latest and greatest technology. Listen, man, whoever came up with the concept that you have to upgrade. Look, I know that the carriers, if you're on a payment plan, you can pay off a device in 2 years. I mean, look, they've changed that. I mean, they got 18 months and they have 30-month plans now. So it's no longer the 2 years that you was able to pay off your device, right? But whoever came up with the idea of you have to upgrade every 2 years. Look, man, if you was on a 2-year program, you paid your phone off in 2 years, man. So at that point, whoever came up with the idea of you need to upgrade. And so somebody asked me, I had a couple of people ask me, well, when is it time to upgrade Easy? Because every year, you guys, as far as YouTube content creators, we make product reviews of the new latest and greatest. And it look intriguing, right? You have some YouTubers out there that tell their viewers it's a must buy. You must upgrade. This is the best thing since sliced bread. It's a beast of a phone. How many years? How many times have we hear? Listen, for years now we hear the same word. It's going to be a beast of the phone. It's no phone out there could beat it. It's going to be the best of the best. Oh my God. Listen, I've heard that with the Galaxy Note 9, Galaxy Note 8, Galaxy S8, and all that stuff. We keep hearing the same wordage, the verbiage, from content creators to express the excitement over devices. But I know they have some content creators that do tell people to upgrade, every year. And here's my statement towards upgrading. If you got the money, if you got it like that, if you're a tech enthusiast, right? It don't matter what I say. You go get your upgrade. You go upgrade your device. You go buy plenty of devices. You go spend tons of money. You go buy what you like. It has nothing to do with me. Right? If you are a person that love to buy technology, if you a person that got the cash on hand, that have unlimited money, if you the person that like to spend like it's no tomorrow, if you that person, it don't matter what I say, baby. Go ahead on and buy. Upgrade every year. Most tech enthusiasts upgrade every 6 months. Every time they have a new release. Most of your tech enthusiasts will always buy the new latest and greatest. That's how it is. That's what they do. And I know a lot of tech enthusiasts always encourage other people to upgrade. Encourage other people to talk about, look at all these features that I got on my phone. Oh my God, your phone can't do this and your phone can't do that. Listen, man, when I hear that, I'm thinking to myself, what you mean my phone can't do that? I don't understand that. Going from the Galaxy S22 to the Galaxy S23, right? You're saying to yourself, what is it? What is it? A lot of people, well, it's a huge upgrade. It's a huge upgrade from the 22 to the 23. And like, yes, you're getting better battery life. You're getting better cameras. You're getting, faster processor. You're getting faster this and faster that. And I'm saying to myself, man, battery life is all on the user. Cameras is all on the user. I mean, how many times I have to express this? You could give a professional photographer a budget phone, and you give a amateur photographer a high-end flagship, and 9 times out of 10, that professional photographer with that budget phone would get a better shot than that amateur with a high-end flagship. So I would say cameras is always based on the user. Yes, the phone got AI and all. That's handicapping the user, by the way. All right. All this AI and computational photography and all that stuff. Listen, they're making it easier for the users. Nothing wrong with that, right? Because a lot of people are not photographers. A lot of people are not videographers. They want to point and shoot, and they want the phone to do all the work. But at the end of the day, you're not seeing no groundbreaking features coming from the 22 to the 23. That's bullshit. Right? Don't let nobody buck you. Listen, I can rock my 22 Ultra till the wheels fall off, and I wouldn't be no shocking surprise. What am I missing? What am I missing going from the 22 to the 23? That's bullshit, man. Listen, man, going from the iPhone 14 to the iPhone 13, everybody coming, oh my God, you getting better, life, you getting better. That's bullshit, man. You know why you getting better, life? Because it's a new phone. You know what I'm saying? And you've been rocking the old phone for a year. So you do have some form of battery degradation, baby. Man, listen, man, I hear this bullshit all the time, right? About going from a phone that you've been using for a year to a new phone, right? And oh my God, it's tech enthusiasts. They take it to the next level. Oh my God, it's way better. It's an upgrade. Oh my God, and then most regular deglers, they buy it and they feel played. I'm telling you, man, I get it from people, man. They tell me this all the time. The regular deck coming out, I feel played. I could have kept my own phone. Why the fuck would I spend $1,500 on a phone? It's like you're buying the same shit, So when do you upgrade? That's the question. Listen, the upgrade process is like this. I'm going to keep it like this. I'm going to keep it real with you. Rock your phone till the wheels fall off. Rock your phone till you got to the point where your screen is cracked. Your fucking phone is so goddamn old, it's falling apart. When they don't make phone calls no more, it don't connect to the network no more. That's when it's time to upgrade. That's when it's time to upgrade, right? When your phone have got 1 foot on 1 foot out the door and 1 foot on a banana peel, that's when you upgrade. You upgrade when your phone is that you just the $600, $1,000, or $2,000 that you just spent for that phone. You've got every penny, every dime, every year over year, everything out of that phone. That's when you upgrade. Upgrade it may be 4 years, maybe fucking 5 years. If that phone is rocking and is rolling and is doing everything that you needed to do, it ain't got nothing to do with us tech reviewers keep on reviewing phones and all these updated phones. When you pull out your phone and make phone calls, you go on social media, take fantastic photos, your battery life is good and it's paid off, the fuck you want to upgrade for? Because us YouTubers tell us, oh my God, these are the specs, you getting the 8 Gen 6 processor with 1,000 gigs of RAM. Listen, man, you hear all this shit, man. You be like, oh my God, my phone gonna be fast. I'm gonna get ray tracing and I'm gonna get all this power and I'm do this and do that. And oh my God, it's gonna be light and sunshine and rainbows and shit. And all of a sudden you get the phone and it ain't no rainbows and sunshine and all that stuff like that. And a lot of people have buyer's remorse and a lot of hatred towards some of us because we say stuff like upgrade. Then when, their viewers upgrade using their affiliate links, they find that their older devices was just fine. So the answer to that question to everybody that asks me, when is it the right time to upgrade? My answer to that question is rock the device till the wheels fall off. It's no timetable. Your phone will let you know when it's time to upgrade. That's when, and listen, if you do preventative maintenance, if you keep your phone in the case with a screen protector and you factory reset your phone maybe every 6 months to a year, you reboot your phone at least twice a month, your phone will run great. Not running no APKs that you download from the internet and stuff like that. You keep your phone apps up to date. Even if you stop getting OS updates, you keep your apps up to date and you don't run rhymes and you don't boot and root your phones and stuff like that. And you just do the status quo, rock your device till the wheels fall off. You will have a very good experience on your device until it croaks. That's my thoughts about that. Now, a lot of people are easy. You got all these phones. Listen, I am a YouTube content creator. I buy product to review. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I'm a tech enthusiast. So for me, yes, I make videos for regular deglers, right? Now, I preach about rocking phones till the wheels fall off. And I practice what I preach, by the way, because I am rocking a phone till the wheels fall off. I'm rocking LG V6s, LG Velvets, LG Wings. So I am rocking phones till the wheels fall off. I am rocking budget devices like a Unihertz Tank, an unknown phone. Yes, I do rock that phone as a daily driver, right? So when we talk about practicing what you preach, I practice what I preach, baby. I use older devices. I use popular devices. I use that as daily drivers. Yes, I have an iPhone 15 Pro Max. Yes, I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. Yes, I got the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Yes, I got Galaxy Z Folds. I don't use them because I practice what I preach. I love my LG phone. I'm Team LG, baby. So, I mean, I'm rolling with a device that I preach all the time. So I do practice what I preach here on this YouTube channel. But I do have to review other devices because I'm a content creator. That's it. That's it. Listen, that's it. Listen, I review other devices because I'm a YouTube content creator. That's it. Do I, after I finish my review period, do I use it as my daily driver? 9 times out of 10, I probably won't. But I do keep it in the rotation. That's what I'm saying. Like, I do drop SIM cards in a lot of my older devices and I rock with them, baby. I find myself having a better experience on 2-year-old and 3-year-old phones compared to the new latest and greatest. Let me say that again for the people in the back that believe I'm bullshit with them. I have a better experience with 2 to 3-year-old devices compared to the latest and greatest. I believe that the latest and greatest is fucking with us, right? They don't give us, They take away features, right? Features, no headphone jack, no SD card support. I said this last week. I said, if you want SD card support, you are shit out of luck. So I say that to say this, baby, that I get a better experience, better camera experience, better feature experience, better experience overall with 2 to 3-year-old devices compared to the latest and greatest. That's just my experience. A lot of people may not agree with me. Maybe people love their 15 Pro Maxes. They love the Galaxy S23 Ultras. They love their devices and nothing wrong with that. I'm based off of my experience. I have over 230 phones, people. So it's like I can go to a lot of newer phones if I want, but I love my older devices because they work for me. And that's the whole thing. You don't worry about what the fuck we be talking about here on YouTube and all that shit. If you like something, it ain't got nothing to do with Samsung and ain't got nothing to do with Apple, baby. But you enjoy the tech that you like, right? Because at the end of the day, YouTube content creators make videos for hype. A lot of them do. And a lot of them make videos because it's about the views, baby. Come on, man. Clickbait views, views equals money. Have you noticed? I don't follow that same hype. And it's okay that my YouTube channel grow slow. A lot of people say, well, that's one of the reasons why your YouTube channel grows slow is because you don't follow the hype. If you follow hype, your YouTube channel will be in the millions. I don't follow hype. Fuck all that. I just stay where I'm at. I'm going to keep it real for my people, baby. I'm going to keep it real for my people. All right, let's go. Oh, man, I'm going to keep it real for my people, baby. Let me tell you something. Another episode of Uncut, baby. One of the things that you go get out of the series of podcast, baby, is I'm not going to pull no punches. I'm not going to bullshit you, man. I'm going to give you the real no matter what. This is the only reason. This is uncut. This is unfiltered. I don't have no teleprompters on me right now. Nothing, baby. All I'm giving you guys is within my heart and my soul. And I want y'all guys to hear me. And I'm not going to never forget. And I'm not going to change for nobody. It don't matter if my YouTube channel grows slow. It don't matter I don't have millions of subscribers. It don't matter if I don't get all the views and all this hyped up shit, man. At the end of the day, I'm here for the people, baby. Being here for the people hinders you. You know what I'm saying? Being here for the people hurts, man. But at the end of the day, I will never stop. I love my people. I love my audience. Even if my audience is small, I love my small audience. It's okay. It's okay if my audience is small. I'm good with it. No fluff, no passes, baby. This is Uncut. We're going to see you next week, baby. Same bad place, same bad time. And don't worry about it, baby. We will talk about the deals. Black Friday. We're going to talk about Black Friday next week, baby. All right, we out of here. Woo, another episode, baby, of Uncut. Oh, boy, I tell you what. Boy, I be preaching. You love the preacher, baby? I'm going to preach about tech no matter what, baby. All right, let's go.